Good afternoon. My name is Mackenzie Hurst and I am currently 25 years old. I work as an ELA teacher at Slocum High School, and this is actually the same high school that I graduated from, so I hold it very close to my heart. I'm excited for this journey through my master's program. In this video, I will be discussing the initiatives and referendum process in Arizona. I will provide basic definitions for each and examine in detail the pros and cons of initiatives and referenda. I will also be discussing the creation process. Lastly, I will discuss how initiatives and referendums support the idea of direct democracy as outlined in the Arizona Constitution. To start, we first need to define what an initiative and a referendum are. The Arizona Constitution provides citizens with the power of the initiative, meaning that voting citizens may propose new laws or amend existing laws by gathering petitions signed by registered voters. This petition would enact, amend, or repeal a provision of the city charter or code. The person or organization creating the petition must file signatures with the Arizona Secretary of State's office at least 4 months before the next general election. To be placed on a ballot, a petition must meet the required number of signatures for the next general election. The Arizona Constitution requires signatures from 15% of qualified electors to put an initiative proposing a constitutional amendment on a ballot, and 10% of qualified electors to place an initiative proposing a statutory amendment on the ballot. If a petition obtains the necessary number of signatures, the City Council would either adopt the proposed measure or submit it to the voters at the next election. A referendum is the method by which citizens may veto a law or part of the law by gathering signatures from valid voters to place the issue on the ballot. Within the Arizona Constitution, it states, "The people reserve the power to use at their own option, the power to approve or reject at the polls, any act or item, section, or part of any act of the legislator. The individual or organization gathering the petition must file it with the Secretary of State within 90 days after the adjournment of the legislative session. The petition must collect valid signatures equal to 5% of the total votes cast for governor in the preceding general election. Filing a referendum petition will generally suspend the law from taking effect until the next general election." When discussing an initiative and referendum, there are several ways in which the two compare. Both an initiative and a referendum are forms of direct democracy. Direct democracy is a system in which citizens participate directly in decision and in lawmaking. The central idea is that every citizen has an equal decision-making, direct democracy is a system in which citizens participate directly in decision-making and lawmaking. The central idea is that every citizen has an equal vote on specific policies, laws, or executive decisions. However, an initiative and a referendum differ in their creation, purpose, and the legal hurdles required to reach a ballot. An initiative is a circumvent legislature when it fails to address an issue. A referendum is a public veto that can prevent a law that has already been passed. Next, I will discuss the pros and cons of an initiative and a referendum. I will begin with the pros of an initiative. An initiative enables citizens' empowerment and holds legislators accountable for issues they had previously ignored. A drawback of an initiative is poor legal drafting, which may result in poorly worded laws that are difficult to enforce. Additionally, wealthy individuals or organizations can influence petition signatories by funding costly signature gathering campaigns. A pro of a referendum is that it serves as a voter's veto, ensuring that laws passed align with public preferences. A drawback of a referendum is the political uncertainty that arises when legislation is delayed for months or years while awaiting a public vote. Initiatives and referendums are a form of reserved powers that allow the people to act independently of state legislation. These powers support direct democracy by providing a check on representative government and ensuring citizens have the final word. While researching this topic, I consulted the official Arizona website, which provided information that helped me complete this video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!